Welcome to the Craftessa, everyone. If you are new, my name is Vanessa. On today's DIY video, we're going to make this chic and modern Christmas decor using all items from the Dollar Tree. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I post super quick and easy DIYs, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where I post new videos every week. Now, let's get to today's craft. For this DIY, I'm going to take one of the 8x10 Dollar Tree picture frames, along with one of the Christmas gift bags in that buffalo check print with some pretty little trees on it. I'm going to open up the picture frame and I'm going to give the frame a white coat of paint. I'm going to use regular acrylic paint and I'm going to give it at least 2 coats, letting each coat dry in between the next. So let's start by painting this frame. So while I wait for the frame to dry, I'm going to take the glass and I'm going to use it as my guide to go around the bag and be able to cut it. I want the center of these trees to be the center focal point of my print, and I need to make sure that the buffalo checks are as even as possible because it is an 8x10 frame, so obviously some of the sides are going to be a little bit smaller, I guess, than the top and bottom margins. So let's continue to trace this out and then begin to cut the bag. So now that the picture frame is dry, or the frame itself is dry, I'm going to take some Mod Podge along with some very fine iridescent glitter and give it a coat of glitter to give the frame a little sparkle because it's going to be obviously a Christmas decor. So let's apply a nice layer of Mod Podge and add the glitter. the next thing I'm going to do, since I want to give this little crate some height, I'm going to use some of the little wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree, the Jenga blocks, and I'm going to use them as feet for the tree stand. So I'm just going to take some hot glue and attach the little feet to each of the four corners. So let's continue with that part. So now that I attach the feet, I'm going to take some white acrylic paint. This paint is also from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to give this little crate about 2 coats of white paint. And then I'm going to let it dry. So let's begin by painting it. This is a pretty quick step. So let's finish this part. So now the paint is dry, I'm going to take some Mod Podge and some very fine iridescent glitter. It is the same glitter that I used on the picture frame. The only thing I'm going to add glitter to is the front of this wood crate. I'm not going to add glitter anywhere else because I think in the front is more than enough just to give it a little sparkle. So let's put a nice layer of Mod Podge and then cover it with glitter. Let's finish this. So to make the little base for the trees, or maybe the tree holder, I'm going to use this, I guess it's a wine bag, gift bag, and I'm going to use the fabric to match the print. I'm also going to use one of the little wooden crates or the little wooden trays, and that's going to be our holder. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cut off the little top part of the wine bag, and now I'm going to split the seams of this fabric. This way I will have more fabric to work with, and that's what I'm going to use as the cover for the wooden tray. So let me continue with ripping the seams apart so we'll have a bigger piece of material to work with. So now that I have the fabric in a bigger piece, I'm actually going to cut it in half so it can fit the base of this little wooden crate. And I only want it to be the cover for the bottom part. I'm not going to cover this wood piece or this wood tray, all of it with the fabric. So I'm just going to take a quick measurement and I'm going to lay it down on the bottom of the wood crate as the cover. So let's continue that part. So now that the crate is painted and the glitter has dried completely, now I'm going to take the piece of fabric that I cut from the wine bag and I'm just going to place it inside the crate. I'm not going to hot glue it because it has a perfect fit, and in case I want to use this crate for something else, I can. Now we're going to add the trees. I got these at the Dollar Tree also. They come 2 in a pack. They're 2 different sizes, so I got 2 packs. And we're going to add these trees inside, plus one of the Dollar Tree trees that lights up. This way we'll make a nice little vignette. So let's finish this part. So now the last thing we have to do is to take the gift bag that we cut. We're going to place it right inside the frame now that it dried, because I put glitter with Mod Podge in the front, and this will be ready to display. So this was a pretty simple project and I really love the way that it turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell to get notified when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all in my next DIY.